So Brendan told me that after you looked at my swing, said, hey, look at this video. So I watched your video and came out actually on this range and was hitting with Chris Hardig, the pro here, the guy who runs this place, and I was crushing it. And since then, I've been hitting it with my hybrids. I mean, I can't miss. Jack will tell you, I mean, I hit a 3-iron hybrid about 200 yards into the wind yesterday to 3 feet on the 18th hole.
I heard.
Yeah, and I've been hitting the irons really well, slightly pulling them, but hitting the irons really well. The driver's been a little more difficult. When I hit it really good. But I guess the thing what I'm doing is like exactly like you said in your video. I'm trying to take the turn out of it. I'm just trying to raise up and down and through, like you said in the video. And I was saying to Brendan, to me, it's like it's somewhat similar to the swing that Rocco Mediate does.
Yeah, that's kind of
up and down and through.
It's the bad back golf swing. So
guys
who have a hard time rotating and bending.
Right.
They have to figure out how to time it a different way. So you're using the up and down is coming from your hands and arms going up and down like a merry-go-round or like a Ferris wheel. They work like this, and your body just kind of goes with it.
Exactly. So for me, I think the thing I've noticed is with the irons, I'm finally starting to get pretty similar distance to what I was getting before. Not exactly, but close. But with the driver, I've lost, a fair amount of yardage, except when I really pure it. Then it's going better than I hit it before. Like the one I hit on 9 yesterday, Brendan, I hit it about 250, 260, which is a long drive for me.
But Dustin's best, most crushed drives and also his most pure irons are going well left.
Okay.
I wouldn't say well left. I'd say slightly.
Okay.
Like look at that 8-iron I hit from, well, it was 160 downhill.
Yeah.
I hit an 8-iron to 10 feet on that par 3, but it was slightly left.
No, I was talking more about like the wedges and some of the wedges. You hit like
right, yeah, particularly like with the wedges, 8, 9-iron.
Short stuff.
Yeah, but anyway, when I have that feeling down, I'm going up and down. I really like how you said go as high as I can and down and through. The only thing I'm struggling with, I guess, a little bit is when I go up, like, is it a feeling like should the club be coming open or should it just be doing, you know what I mean?
Set up there.
Should it be doing that?
So I want your right hand grip just a little bit more. Don't lock those all the way together.
Okay.
Like that.
Like that.
So it's more in the fingers. So you had it more down in the bottom of your fingers and your right hand under. I don't want that under like that.
Yeah. So a little weaker grip.
A little weaker in the right hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
If it's going left, the face is getting shut.
It is. Yeah.
So we want to get the face to not get so shut.
Yeah.
What I like to see is I like the palm of this hand to be pointing kind of at your target, so you can basically, like you're slapping something.
Mm-hmm.
Where if it's under like this, and now it comes back to the slapping position, the face would be closed.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, and the other thing too, Brendan was saying to me was, when I get to the top, he was saying, I do want to redirect the club a little bit,
slightly, if
and
we
then
can.
come down. How do I do that though? When because that's hard to do. If I'm up, and then do I want to just do that or?
Maybe. Let me watch you hit some before I give you any.
Sorry, I came right from work, didn't have time to change. So you want me to aim at anything in particular? Or?
Hit it out toward that blue flag.
To the blue flag? Okay.
That's a perfect example.
Just a slight pull that went right to the target.
Yeah.
It cut just a little bit.
Yep. Which my tendency in the past when I used to swing with a bigger turn was to come over the top.
So I would like you can get your right hip out of the way as much as you can on the backswing.
Okay.
Like, see how this gets out of the way?
Yep.
Your arms can get up high, the right hip out of the way, and then as you start down, the thing that redirects it so you don't get steepened from the outside is we can just feel like we're moving slightly diagonally that way. See how that?
So,
even though you're not gonna unwind your body, you're gonna feel like
I'm here.
Your pelvis is gonna feel like it's moving just a little bit that way. Feel how I'm pushing
as I come down.
That's gonna be the thing that starts your arms down. So you're
okay.
See how that looks? Then my arms fall more this way.
Aren't I turning then though? I mean, I thought the whole object was to, you know, again, thinking I got to protect my back. I got to get up here. If I'm doing that, I'm kind of am turning, right?
If you're doing, what did you?
Well, I guess I'm at the top and you want me to, the thing that starts the downswing is.
So you're going to feel this.
Feel that go back?
A little bit back that way behind you.
Okay, got it.
So
all
see
right.
how this hip, if there was a wall right here,
yeah,
it would feel like it goes just a little bit off the wall.
Yeah.
And that would give me freedom to get my arms to come down on a slightly shallower plane like this.
Right.
Because if we're not going to turn, if we're not going to use our body to unwind this way,
yep,
then we're just going to let our arms fall into this opening here and then turn with them.
That's been the nice thing with the swing is normally like we played yesterday, and normally the day after I played, I'd be like so sore afterwards. And today I'm sore, but nowhere near like I used to be. So this swing has really been a godsend for me.
Good.
All right, let me try. That was a little bit thin. But you know, I'm hitting a 6-iron about 165 yards.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You can play golf with that.
Oh yeah, yeah. There we go. That's the first one I hit really pure.
Yeah, that was good. That's not far off line.
No. Now, the key thing I think Chris Hardig was watching me was when I hit it really good, I'm feeling like, kind of like you were saying, like the hands are leading the hands are leading things and not my chest. When I seem to get in trouble, Milo, is like when I'm here and then the chest moves first.
Yeah, because your upper and lower bodies are kind of fused together. So when you start to unwind, your top half goes like this. And so see how that would send my hands out? So for you, you just need to feel like it's like your arms are just these heavy weights that go boom.
Yeah. And the more I feel that, like it's up and down, it seems to be the better I hit it.
Okay.
That was a good one too.
Well, we should just go home.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
See, before you leave, Dustin, see
yeah.
if you can move your hips the way Milo wants you to, just in slow motion. If you can even.
That's a good idea. So, get to the top.
Yeah, that pointer of your right hip.
So you're going to feel like this goes just a little bit
back.
That way. See how it's going a little toward the target?
Yeah.
Just
uh-huh.
And it's giving more space for your arms to
What do you mean? Wait,
so
I'm getting
here,
to the top, right?
And so your whole body's just going a little bit this way. And now your arms have all this space to just fall down into.
Which is similar to what Chris was telling me too, because he was saying in the few that I was pulling, he was telling me to focus almost on feeling like my back was to the target longer.
Yeah.
All right, hit one more. Yeah, that was good too. Yeah. So I really think if I can figure out, I'm hitting the irons and the hybrids really good, like I said. I don't know why, but this swing for some reason I'm hitting my hybrids better than I've ever hit them. But if I can figure out the driver, so for example, yesterday I hit probably. Yeah, I want to take a look at the driver real quick. So I probably hit, I don't know, 3 or 4 drives that were like, for me, long, which was like in the 230 to 260 range. But then I also hit a few that were like 210, 220, you know, that where I struggle a little bit. Thanks.
Tees out here?
Yeah, I got one. So with this swing, Milo, I'd be teeing up a little bit lower. That tee's broken, Jay. Should I be teeing it up a little bit lower since it's a more vertical swing?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
We're going to just catch it later in the arc. So you're going to catch it out in front of you a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's about the right. That's pretty high, but I don't mind it high.
Okay. And I'm just aiming at that yellow flag out there.
Okay.
Yeah, see that one thank you. That one I did not get very good.
So for players that have back issues or
Right.
mobility issues, one thing I don't mind to see is what you did. You closed your stance slightly.
Yeah.
I don't mind that at all. If you drop this foot back.
Oh, really? You don't mind that?
I don't mind it. Go ahead and let it happen. With your woods, it's okay.
Okay.
So you can actually pull that right toe back a bit.
Like that?
Yep. That gives you a little bit more ability to.
You leave the shoulders square, like you don't.
I leave the shoulders square. I don't let them go with that
Okay.
foot. But that gives you more ability to turn going back.
Okay.
So you get more space. Whoops, rolled it over.
Yeah. Hit the hook there. Yeah, like I said, with this swing, everything has gotten better and is less hurtful to my body. It's just the driver that I'm having trouble figuring out.
So tempo is really important right
Okay.
now with this golf swing. If you try to apply a lot of hit with your hands,
Okay.
it causes too much twist in the face,
I do stuff like that.
and you'll hit the duck hook or you'll drag it and hit it way right.
Yeah.
So you want to feel just like you're using the weight of the golf club to do the work for you.
Okay.
You can't really try to put a lot of power
Don't
into
try to force it.
it. And there you go.
Yeah, much better. See, now that'll go 230, 230, which is all I need.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, for me.
Tell us between the bad shot you hit and the good shot you hit. What was the feeling?
The feeling was on the bad shot I hit, like Milo said, I rushed it and tried to kill it.
Yeah.
And on the one that I hit well, I really tried to stay behind it and not, just like he said, just up and down. I really think if you've got a bad back, like I've had for 25 years, this is the swing to go to. I can't imagine doing any other swing than this with a bad back.
The key to the whole thing is when your back is bad and your body's not capable of really rotating, what happens is you're not able to stabilize the face through the strike zone. So what happens is if you try to add force, the thing twists on you. So for players that aren't going to be as rotary, tempo is super important.
Right.
So you've got to feel, it's got to be a nice rhythm, and you're just letting the club release naturally, and you don't want to be forcing it to twist or holding on to it.
Right, and I didn't swing hard at all there, and
No,
and on 95% of the golf holes that I play with that drive, I'm going to have a club I can handle into the green.
Mm-hmm.